What's going on, guys? Tony the Arcade Dad here, and welcome back to another Friday live stream. That's right, it is Friday the 13th, and we are live streaming because that's just what we do, you know what I mean? So today we're going to be covering some fun stuff, like some really fun stuff. I'm pretty excited about it. And my cough has returned full force out of nowhere over the past 2 days. I don't know what happened, but it came back, and it sucks. So, as you can see, we don't have the green screen behind us, because at some point tonight, we're going to have a special guest. And, let's see, Chloe says, I see Pennywise. I know, you see Pennywise from the video on Wednesday. That is awesome. Let's see, this weekend is getting hot for is getting too hot for Sacramento. Yeah, it was pretty hot outside today. I was out doing some walking around my office building and stuff for a little bit today, and I was just drenched in sweat. It was disgusting. So, how has y'all's week been? I know I've seen a couple of you guys on the Minecraft live streams at night, which is pretty dope. Thanks so much for accompanying us over there while we work on this stream server. This is going to be fun. We've got big plans going on. I actually let the AFK fish farm run all day while I was at work today. We're at 98 levels of experience right now. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Fantastic Wit says that challenge was fun to watch. More Tony versus Jen. It was fun to record. We had a really, really good time. And it got really good turnout the first day. And then overnight, the first night, it literally hasn't gotten not one view analytically since, it was like a midnight or 1 in the morning the night I posted it. And nobody else has watched it. So that kind of sucks. Let's see, I've missed them when you haven't streamed. Let's see, I've missed them when you haven't streamed stupid YouTube. Yeah, I actually did an hour-long stream last night testing it out, making sure that everything was going to be good to go. And yeah, we had an uninterrupted stream for an entire hour, so that was awesome. And then for 3 days this week, I was out of town for work, so I didn't stream much this week at all, actually, which kind of sucks. But we're here today, and today we're going to eventually be talking about superstitions, because it's Friday the 13th, which is just shrouded in superstitions. Hold on, let me fix this camera. Let me see. Wait for it. I want to get a little bit of the more of the plush pile in there for whenever Jen comes in here. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. For whenever Jen comes in here, she's gonna be standing up, so it's gonna be pretty dope. Let's see, it was very good. Awesome. Let's see. It didn't publish it. No, I deleted it. Because it was mostly a test stream, so I wanted to make sure that, there was a lot of. I was trying to overload the Minecraft world and making a lot of stuff happen at one time. I was pulling a bunch of stuff out of barrels, throwing it around, burning it, all sorts of stuff, just to to try and push everything as far as I could to see if I could make it crash. So it was pretty fun. Let's see, I know I watched it early this morning. I couldn't remember if I watched it when it posted because of how crazy my week has been. Yeah, you've had a crazy week, and hopefully you're doing better. I hope that you're feeling better, or will feel better soon. So yeah, today we're going to talk a little bit about different superstitions. I don't know if I'm a superstitious person or not. There's certain things that I do on a daily basis, or that I do when I come in contact with something, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a superstition or not. It's weird. But then there's other things where I'm like, oh man, I can't do that. That's bad luck. But in the Philippines, and Jen is full of superstitions, and it's awesome. There's a lot of things that I will start to do, and Jen's like, no, don't do that because it'll cause this. And it's like, whoa, that's crazy. I've never heard that before. That's crazy. So it's pretty insane. Let's see, that cough is back. For big revenge, Tony, sounds bad. What did you do? I left Nashville and I came back. The air quality in Nashville, Tennessee is absolutely horrible. I've never had allergies before I came up here. I've never had extended coughs or lung issues before I came up here. And it's just horrible air quality here. And then ever since I've been here, every year my allergies are horrible. I get these coughs and I don't know what's going on with them. And plus they're doing a lot of construction in my building and knocking dust down everywhere. And I know that's a big contributor as well. But yeah, so throughout this stream, I want to hear you guys in the chat. I want y'all to sound off in the chat and let me know some things that you do or some things that you don't do, because it may cause good and or bad luck. It is Friday the 13th. As you know, tonight is the harvest moon, so it's going to be a really big full moon outside, and it's going to be awesome. Whit said, well, if you were in San Antonio again, That would explain it. No, I wasn't in San Antonio. I was actually up in Kentucky this week. Let's see. Happy Friday, Jesse and James. Happy Friday, Infinite Moss. So, yeah, I want to know some things. Throw them down in the chat that you guys do. First, we'll start out with for good luck. What are some things that you do for good luck? And then we'll move into bad luck. And then we'll do other stuff. I'm very curious about what you guys do. Let's see. My parents worry a lot about me and my brother when they were alive. Why did they worry about y'all, James? Why did they worry about y'all? I'm curious. This is a great day to talk about superstitions and crazy stuff that could and or has maybe happened at some point in time. I'm very excited about this conversation. Because I'm very interested and intrigued about this. Me and Jen have had we have had many conversations about superstitions and about like urban legends and urban myths and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see like what you guys have, and if any of you guys are not from the U.S., what are some things that are local to your culture and your country that like, and you may not even know that it's local, that like don't do that, that's bad luck, or you should do this, you should carry this, you should go about doing this because this will help bring good luck. Oh, you should. Like one of the things in some Asian cultures is I've been told in the past, because I keep all my stuff in my hat next to the front door. And they're like, you should not keep your stuff in your hat. That's bad luck. You need a bowl to put it in instead. And not only is that good luck, but it will actually bring you wealth. Which I don't understand behind the stuff behind that one. I do know, though, that I've had some pretty crap luck the past couple of years. Like really bad luck in the past couple of years. I'd say probably the past 5 or 6 years. And I've always kept all of my stuff, my car keys, my wallet, everything that I need for work. I literally put it inside my hat so I don't forget it. And it's on a table right next to my door. Let's see, Fantastic Wit says, we're not overly superstitious at all, but we have had a lot of random, unexplained things happen that other people perceive in that manner. I feel you. Everyone that meets me on a regular basis, always, that has spent a lot of time with me, has said, dude, you have some of the worst luck I've ever seen, but you are also, you bounce back from that better than anyone we've ever seen. Actually, I had my semi-annual feedback, let's say Friday the 13th only counts in October. That is not true, Kylie. That is not true. And I'll tell you some stuff about that as well. I had my semi-annual feedback, where the boss pulls you in and then you have a conversation about your performance and everything else, just to let you know where you are within the year and where you should be. And my boss marked me 100% across the board in all categories today. And he told me, like, dude, my only feedback for you is I know that you are really good at bouncing back from crappy situations. I know that the location and the job you're going to be doing and the gigantic $1,500 a month pay cut you're about to take, you're not happy about it. But I know you of anybody are going to find a way to bounce back. He said, keep plugging like all 1,000 things you do on and off duty. Keep doing it. Keep doing all of them. Don't slack off at all. Because at some point, one of those 1,000 things are going to be successful for you. You just have to keep plugging away. And I was like, dude, you don't understand how much this takes out of me. And he goes, it's okay. It's supposed to be hard. But when one of them do finally pan out, whichever one it is, you're going to be happy about it. And I was like, that's very true. But what if none of them pan out? And he goes, well, what if you stop being pessimistic for 5 minutes and think that one of them will? And I was like, that's a very good point. So that's one thing that he was very happy about, was the fact that I could take a really bad situation and turn it around and make something really good and really fun out of it. So that's what we're going to have to do, as always. As Chloe says, that's awesome, Tony. Thank you. Kylie says, like the stream. Yes, everybody like the stream. I would really appreciate that. That would help out a lot. Fantastic Wit says, if you got good feedback, why you got to move into that crap? It's part of the job. We move every 3 or 4 years, and I just got the short end of the stick for the location and the job this time around, and the $1,500 a month pay cut that I'm going to take that job up in Virginia, which sucks. But we'll figure it out, because that's what I do. No, I'm on my way. Ashley, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you over here. You are awesome. Let's see, James says support each other. I agree, 150%. So what we're doing today is we're going to talk about superstitions. Let's see, Kyla says I have soccer tomorrow. Ooh, good luck. Let's see, what happened to you taking down the wall? It's gonna come down actually very soon. And I got to figure out a way to get the green screen to work. I got to find a good angle for the camera and the green screen, so I can have the green screen behind me when I live stream, so we don't lose the wall entirely. That's my goal. But I have to figure that out first, and then the prize wall is going to come down because we got to start packing because we're supposedly moving in November, which is like a month and a half away. So that's crazy. That's a huge pay cut. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is an enormous pay cut. That is, I can't even fathom the amount of a pay cut that's going to be on us, but we'll figure it out. I'm actually already in the process of figuring out, so it's going to be good, where it's not going to affect too much. Let's say 150%. No, $1,500 a month. That's what is going down, which really sucks. Let's see. Kylie Speaks says road to 5,000. Yeah, we've been on the road to 5,000 for a very long time. We have not turned a positive subscriber count in over 7 days. So it's probably going to be about a year before we hit 5,000, even though we're only 150 or so away. It's been crazy. What says, oh no, Tony, that doesn't require math. Okay, sorry. Yeah, doesn't that require math? Yeah, a little bit. What are some things that you guys do in the chat? I'm going to ask again because nobody answered it, and I want you guys to be involved in this conversation because this can't be a one-sided thing here. That's not how I planned it out to be. I actually planned this live stream a little bit. What are some things that you guys do on a regular basis for good luck? I mean, I've seen some people kiss their hand and hit the top of their car whenever they're going under a yellow light. What are some things that you guys do for good luck? A good friend of mine used to hold his breath whenever he passed a graveyard. And he said it was for good luck, but then he also said it was to avoid bad luck. So I don't know which one that is. I mean, I guess they kind of go hand in hand, but I don't know. So what I used to do is I would try to find the biggest graveyard I could find, and I would drive really slowly past it just to see if he could hold his breath for that long. It was really funny. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
People in the chat are saying hi, Jen.
Hi. I just woke up.
Yeah, she was taking like a hardcore nap, and I was like, Jen, you gotta wake up. It's time to live stream. This whole live stream was her idea, by the way. So I was like, Jen, you gotta wake up. This was your idea. You gotta be involved in it. I named it International Stuff. So Infinite Wall says knock on wood. You know what? I do the same thing. And you don't really think of that as a superstition, right? It's just something that you naturally do. If I'm saying something, right, like I was really hoping to go to Florida. And every single time I would mention getting the job in Florida, of like, man, I cannot wait for these jobs to come out so I could go ahead and go to Florida, and I would find the closest wood thing and I would knock on it as I was saying it. Like, go to Florida, and I guess I didn't knock hard enough.
I say my name there. I'm just saying hi.
Yep, you see your name? Okay, let me do this so we can so you can read it a little bit better, because you don't have your glasses on. So go.
I got my glasses.
Because I can make the chat bigger now, because I'm on normal stream mode.
I'm stubborn of using
Excuse me.
glasses. Sometimes I want to wear it. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah, you are.
Sometimes I don't.
All right, let me increase this a little bit so it's not not so poopy looking. A little bit so it's not so. Oh my God! I gotta mute that. Can you see that?
Hi Ashley. Hi Jessica.
Is that better?
Hi Kylie.
Do you need better quality?
Yeah. Hi
Okay, a little better quality.
James.
All right, let's go to 480. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. What says solid 9.5, Tony? Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Kylie says, Jen, you look tired.
Yeah,
Well, she just woke up.
I just woke up and I don't have eyebrows.
Let's see. Infinite Wall says, you got to knock 3 times. Do you know where that originally came from?
3 times you did that too.
No, I don't. Do you know where it came from?
Oh no, I don't know.
I don't either. Put it in the chat. Let's get some educationism going on here tonight.
I have a lot to do once we move. I have a lot of need to prepare a good luck charm before we move.
Okay, Jen, what are some things that you do for good luck?
For good luck?
Yeah, or what are some things that people in the Philippines do for good luck?
For good luck.
Yep, for good luck.
Is it still? I don't know. I know a lot of for doing bad luck, but not good luck. Well, my mom and my Well, by the way, my grandma died. She's 103 years old.
Yeah, that's insane. What did she do for
is-
good luck?
Yeah, she for real. She died 103 years old. She's the oldest in our city there. And what do you call this? And she also do the
Medicine.
the medicine, like herbal medicine and everything. She do this like if something happened to you, like for example, um, you have a bumps on your hand that's kind of weird or something.
So you get some
Yeah.
weird bumps.
So they go to my grandma. They go to my grandma, and my grandma have this. This is the only one that she used. It's really a specific plate. She used a plate and she have this candle, and then she do this until it forms something that she can see, like the things that we can see in our.
Like she would burn you?
Huh? No, it's on the plate.
Oh.
Like she'll do this, and then she said that it will form like from the smoke of the candle,
Mm-hmm.
like it will reflect like the black image
Mm.
on the plate, and she will explain to you like, hey, this is the hair, this is the mouth. But some of her clients before, they can see it, that like for example they see a dwarf.
Yeah.
So
Like me.
that's why that's why you have that, because she punish you because you step on their house, or you step something their foot or something like that, or
Oh.
you hurt them that you didn't even notice that they're there.
Yeah, I get pretty peed
Got
off when
it?
people step on me too.
Yeah.
Let's see, Chloe says my friends used to listen to music just before an exam, and we wasn't allowed to talk to her. Oh, that's crazy. Let's see, what says that's an amazing quality of life, and what goes, was she like a palm reader or something?
We do that in the Philippines too. Like before I came here in US, I actually do it.
Wow.
Well, no, before because remember I was applying outside
Mm-hmm.
my country too, and my mom let me like ask that lady to look at my palm, and she was looking if all these lines on my hand. She said if it's gonna be true that gonna be out of the country within this specific month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like she'll see the lines. If she said like if these lines like continues like all the way before like the end of these fingers, and then I can definitely go out. But if this line doesn't continue, like for example it's just stop here,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's not possible that you're gonna be out.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Let's see, Infinite Wall says James studied palm reading.
James studied palm reading.
Yeah, that's awesome.
My grandma used to do that too.
Yeah, I've always been afraid of getting my palm read, just because, I don't know, like, they'd be like, they'd just look at me and be like, yeah, you're dying.
Yeah, they can see your hand. If you're gonna be pregnant or something.
Yeah, they'd look at my hand and be like, Tony, you are pregnant right now, actively pregnant. And I'm like, oh, that explains my massive weight gain and my fat stomach. So,
No. But yeah, that's like something that they do there too.
okay,
know
so
that.
so you mentioned whenever we move, you have a lot of stuff to prepare the house for
Yeah.
good luck. What are some of those things?
Like I need to put in a glass rice.
Mm-hmm.
Rice before we enter the house, coins, and what is it? I forgot. Round fruit. So for prosperity and a good luck in our moving.
Can we eat the fruit?
I didn't research that.
Can we eat the rice? That's the
Maybe.
important question.
No, because you put the rice not cook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be crunchy.
And then the coins, before you enter the house, you do this. What do you call that? Shower them in your house.
Oh,
Yeah, you shower them in your house. You put it on the windows and everything.
all right.
Yeah, it's
Let's
for
see,
a good luck and a nice living.
Okay. Let's see. Wit says, so what is everyone's opinions on palm reading and fortune telling, burning sage for negative energy, etc.? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I like that. See, this is the engagement I like to have in live streams.
Well, I didn't get it.
Okay, what is your opinion on palm reading and fortune telling, right? So do you believe in it? Do you believe it's false? Do you believe it's like a novelty? And also, what is your opinion on, like, where they say you have negative energy and negative spirits in your house, to burn sage to cleanse the area? What are your opinions on those? And if you believe that it actually rids your property of negative spirits, or do you not believe in that stuff altogether? And also, Infinite Wall followed it up and said, we use bowls of salt around the doors and windows to absorb negative energy, also mirrors to ward off evil. See, that's crazy that you use mirrors to ward off evil, because I did paranormal investigating for a while whenever I was in Charleston, South Carolina. And I've always been like iffy of mirrors. That's like the one scare that I kind of have, is I've always been like a little bit iffy of mirrors. Oh, Jesus. Nola Fam Arcade coming in says, you need number 2. You need poop. You need number 2 to a voodoo shop and all. Dude, I really, really wanted to go to a. I really do.
In the Philippines to find something like that, but my mom said no. You're not allowed to do it.
I'll just get your brother to take me.
Because it's not a joke. Sometimes it's kind of like big issue. What if you go there, you're really healthy, and then you come back, you cannot even stand up?
Well, then it would make a believer out of me. Nola Fam Arcade, thank you so much for the super chat. You're going on super chat, Viola. Oh my God. Going on super chat, Viola, dude. Thank you so much. All super chats do go directly into helping us out with our channel. Speaking of help out with the channel, I have to personally thank Chloe's Life. Chloe's in the chat. I have to thank JJ General, One Arcade, Eliza Stevens. I'm doing a promo. Dorthrick, and I have to Aaron Smith. Thank all of you guys so much. They are all of our patrons. So thank you guys so much for helping support our channel. It helps out more than I can even fathom. So thank you guys.
Nalafa. Viola doesn't have ear. He said, "Put me on the ear." He doesn't have ear.
Well, you could draw an ear.
Then it's a writing now. Okay, I'll just put him.
Just where an ear would be.
I already put his name.
Yeah, I really wanted to do I really wanted to go to a voodoo shop. Now, whenever I was growing up, I grew up in Louisiana, and we went down to New Orleans a couple times, and my mom, every single time, I would be like, "Mom, I want to go look at that. Look, it's a voodoo shop." And she was like, "No," and she would drag me by my ear to get me away from it. And then I told Jen I wanted to go to some of their, I really wanted to go see a witch doctor, do their thing. And Jen was like, "No, my mom will not let you go there. You cannot go there. That's insane. You're stupid." And I was like, "I really want to do it, though. I want to see this stuff." That's why I did paranormal investigations, because I want to see and experience all this stuff. I love Halloween, by the way.
Yeah, he loves
I love it. It's very, very hard to get me scared. You could shock me by hiding behind a door and being like, "Ah!" You see? You can shock me, but it's very hard to get me actually scared. And ever since I was in Iraq, I've been actively trying to find something that legitimately scares me. Now, mirrors make me slightly uncomfortable, but in the middle of the night, I walk past a mirror and I just take an extra big step to get past it quicker. But nothing I found that actually scares me. And I think that if I could see something like that in action, then I think that might actually get me a little frightened.
Action for what?
Like seeing a voodoo priestess or a witch doctor or something like that kind of happen.
Yeah, but my grandma, she's a witch doctor. Is she a witch doctor?
Yeah, that's what should be classified.
Yeah. No, she's a doctor quack quack.
A witch doctor.
Yeah, witch doctor.
Let's say
but in healing type, not in doing
not
stuff.
Not the cursing type.
Yeah, not the cursing type.
E-Claw Gamer says, "Try going to a house of mirrors then." We've done it. It doesn't bother me. We actually had a really good time. I was hiding behind the mirrors.
Maze.
Yeah,
it's
that's
the
what
same
he's.
thing.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, it's not,
yeah,
it's
that
not
doesn't
crazy.
bother me. Now it's like like if you're in the middle of the night, right, and I walk past the bathroom, because I have like the plush wall and it literally faces through the kitchen and directly into the bathroom. And we've had weird stuff happen around here, like the plush will start falling or just moving, slightly moving enough to make it unstable. And it's weird. And I've walked past the mirror and I've actually seen a plush fall in the middle of the night. And I was like, okay, yeah, just walk. Whoop, not gonna look in the mirror, because if I'm looking in here, it's nothing. It doesn't bother me. But if I see the reflection and it happens, I don't know. It's weird to me.
Hey, let's go back. We didn't answer with questions earlier.
Yes, that is
Do you
true.
believe? For me, like in my opinion, since I've raised with what they call this, and that kind of family that we have
Mhm.
here, so for me, I believe it's like maybe 50-50,
Yeah.
because half of it I fully expect.
This is a good conversation for this to happen because you're just on edge the whole time. Alabama Arcade says, "Is my Indian doll possessed?"
Thank you.
I highly feel like your Indian doll is possessed. Okay, let me rephrase that.
Do you
Something
you
that makes
still
me
have the
uncomfortable.
Indian doll?
Yeah, he does.
Oh my
Yeah, I came face to face with it when I went up the stupid
Put
stairs.
you on the other ear.
I went up to the top of the stairs and looked to the right, and it was right there in my face. I hated it. So two things that make me uncomfortable: mirrors in the middle of the night, and Brian's stupid Indian doll. That thing scares the ever-loving G's out of me. But yeah, I'm with Jen. I'm kind of 50-50 on everything. I was part of the Ghost Hunters of Charleston for a while, and I saw some things that were super unexplainable. I actually still have some EVP evidence and stuff like that.
I'm scared
But
of touching it.
I haven't actually seen what I want to see to make it 100%. If that makes any sense. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. Does that make sense, guys? Let's see. What says the Indian doll liked me? Well, good for you, Whit. Let's see. You have already rushed Area 51. Not quite. Let's see. My friend, the witch doctor, told me what to say. He said, "Ooh wee ooh bing bang walla walla bing bang ooh ee
Why
ooh
did you say
ching ching
that?
walla walla bing bang." It's
Why
a
did you
song.
Okay.
Duh.
I thought there's something.
She was like, "Don't say that. That's a curse. You're gonna die." Let's see. James says, "I am part Blackfoot." That is awesome. That is really, really cool. She was like, "Why did you say that?"
What is Blackfoot?
Indian tribe.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then do you know the bad luck for us to superstitious? We're getting farther and farther.
Yes, we are diving deep. We are.
I know you all can relate this, but us, if you're walking and you see a black cat
Mhm.
crossing on your path,
Mhm.
it's gonna be a bad luck.
You chase it and you try to grab it.
No, it's a bad luck. For
Yeah,
us.
yeah, that's we have that shared same superstition. So guys, chat, we are moving from good luck into the darker side of things. I want you guys to put in chat some things that you guys know will cause bad luck. Like if I have an umbrella, I don't know why. I don't believe it. I don't believe in little things. Oh, if you open an umbrella indoors, you get bad luck. But if I get an umbrella and it's raining outside, you can ask Jen. I still go outside before I open it.
Oh, they said in UK black cats are good luck.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
And one more time, maybe because we're having this, I don't know, but I don't believe it. I
What?
don't know, but
Black cats.
no, if you have or in your house something like a broken plate or something, it's giving a bad luck. And I have this because I asked you.
I remember that because you
threw
you threw two of my plates away whenever you got here and said, "Well, these have a crack in it. It's bad luck. Don't eat
It's
from
a
it."
bad luck, but we still have, and you asked me not to throw it. It's the one that your dad gave us as a gift
Yeah.
in the wedding, but I never throw it because you said no, and there has a sentimental value
Yes.
of it. But it's already broken on the side, so maybe that's why we keep on getting a bad stuff because I never throw it.
Well, I've had bad luck for a lot longer than I've had that plate.
Well, because you used to have a broken plate.
That's true.
Not only the broken plate, but for example, broken glass, vase, any fragile that has a that is broken.
Crack or broken.
A crack, yeah. It caused like a bad luck at the house.
Yeah, well, Nola Fam Arcade said break a mirror.
Mirror? What's that?
I think you meant to type mirror, but he's old and his eyes aren't the
too.
way. Let's see. I know a kid that 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 dad's dad was a boy. That's insane, Owen. Let's see. I've had multiple paranormal experiences, but they've all been good. That's really good. That's awesome, Wit. I just lost my chat. No, I didn't. Okay, so I've never understood that mirror black cat thing. Me either. Or walking under a ladder. That was like one continuous burp. Let's see. Chloe's Life says, I went into a cinema on a Friday the 13th about 2 years ago when I was 18, and I got ID for a 15 film and went into the bathroom, and the whole toilet door fell off as soon as I got into the cubicle. That's crazy. That's great. That's uncomfortable. Let's see. Eating from a cracked pottery can be poisonous if it's made from red clay. That's good information. Thank God we don't have any red clay around here. Let's see. When you look in the mirror and the monster is in the mirror, that is so scary. Yeah. So I can, and let's see. Why can't it be a black dog? Because the reason that it's supposed to be black cats is that goes back to like witching and stuff like that. And witches were known to have cats, and whenever they would place curses on people, the black cat was like a symbol of that. Or they could turn people into black cats. A very good example of that is what Jen is about to yell out in my ear.
I
which,
just
no crap, was literally what I was about to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, if you've seen Hocus Pocus, then you can you can see that. So yeah, the black cat thing, that's crazy.
Then the other one is, my mom said, never ever get a house that when you enter the house, facing the door, and it was already stairs. Like for example, you enter and the stairs was already there, facing the door.
Oh, so like if you walk in and like,
and then the stairs.
And like you have like the hallway, like in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where you walk in, there's the hallway there, and then the stairs immediately go up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you're gonna be dead already. It's like going up.
Oh. So if you enter a house and you go directly upstairs, you're gonna die. Essentially, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's like it's the process of being what do you call
ascending?
This? Huh? Like going to heaven.
Yeah.
Something like that.
As the E-Cloud Gamer says, every morning when I look in the mirror, I think I see a monster, but it ends up just being me. I suffer the same complex, buddy. Let's see, Jessica Balding says, join the Arcade Dad Patreon. Oh, thank you so much, Jessica, for throwing the Patreon link in there. Really do appreciate that.
Yeah, we do really appreciate it.
Yeah, so that's crazy. So what are some other things that could cause bad luck? Or things that, because I have a shift that I'm going to make in here pretty soon.
I have this one. Again. Told you
there's a lot
for real. There's like 1,000, and it's because like in our place in the Philippines, we're tiny, but every single
Are you talking about like size wise per individual or the country itself?
No, the country itself, us too. Shut up, Teddy. So every places they have their own superstitions and everything. There's another one, but this one is, I do believe this though.
Mm-hmm.
When you sleep and you have a nightmare that all your teeth is falling.
Okay.
Or even one. It's gonna be turned into a bad luck. Like, yeah.
Listen to this one. My roommate used to refuse to be the middle person in a photograph because she was superstitious that the person in the middle would die first.
You got it! That's our superstitious too. One of the American guys, he loves Philippines and he go there visit all the time, and he actually made a video all the superstitions in the Philippines, and that one is one of his in video. His name is Tom. I forgot his surname, but he is American.
Oh right, Tom the American.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a top 20 superstitious or top 10 superstitious.
I love this time of the year, guys. I love these conversations. They're so fun to me.
So my mom said, I think you remember it when you visited.
Why are you I have a superstition. If you point a marker at me, I'm going to poke your eye out.
No, I think you remember remember it. Remember when you visited my family, and I said, "Hey, let's take a picture." My mom said, "Never ever do 3 picture."
Oh yeah, because I was like, let's get a picture with you and your mom, and she was like, no, bring Nate over here. Yeah. Bring Nate, because we're not doing 3 people in a picture.
Because the one in the middle is gonna die.
Oh.
In the picture. Remember? Oh, you're good. I got it.
That sucks, because I'm in the middle of like every picture we take. Let's see. Owen says, here's a joke. Okay. Let's see. My roommate got that one. Let's see. What is when you're alone and your mom goes shopping, and she come not back? That's a crappy situation.
What is when you
Let's say when I played baseball, I would never touch the chalk line. It was bad luck. You will often see major league players still do it today. That's interesting. That is very interesting.
Chalk line? What's that?
The line that connects the bases, you know?
Oh,
so
gotcha.
Yeah, they won't actually step on it.
And what's gonna happen?
It's just bad luck.
You were like gonna lose the game, or you're gonna get hurt, something like that.
That's a good question. Is it bad luck for the outcome of the game or for your health?
Oh, Jessica is so awesome.
Yeah, Jessica's in here tearing it up, guys. If you want to send fan mail, you can only send fan mail, I'd say, for the next month, because I'm gonna cancel that thing because we haven't gotten fan mail in like 7 months.
Yeah.
So
saving.
Exactly, saving $1,500 a month pay loss at our next job.
We're cutting every single thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Infinite Wall said some Asians think that the number 4 is unlucky.
Number 4? I never heard that.
Cool. Not in the Philippines.
Yeah, maybe Japanese, Chinese. I don't know. But our unlucky number is 13th, and then I don't want to say it.
Say it.
No, but it's the 3 of this. You got it, guys.
The 3 of this?
This! Look. I don't want to say it. Look.
Circles?
No.
Lights? Shh. Oh! Yeah, okay.
3 of those.
Yeah.
3 of those.
3 of these.
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
Let's say, good morning, hearing the baby scream, but I have no babies. Yeah, I love scary stories and stuff. Let's see, 4 deaths in the family in 4 years. I can see that. Let's say there's a superstition that if you have a certain type of visual impairment known as albinism, in certain cultures, you're possessed and targeted for death. And you know what's crazy? In some African countries as well, if you're born albino, some of them think that you were sent by the heavens, and then other ones, like one tribe over, will see that you are possessed, and that's why you're albino. So you'll have some cultures that like try to protect them, and then other cultures that try to hunt them down. It's really, really crazy.
Ours is albino. It's a child of a son.
Yeah. Let's see. Also, don't forget to check out the Arcade Dad's new channel. Oh, thank you so much, Jessica, for throwing that in there. I'm actually gonna start recording for that very, very soon. She says, I think I got all of it. You did. Thank you.
And then the other one is...
If you slap me one more time...
What? Is that even hurt? I'm craving for some chocolate once we go later.
I'm craving for another calzone.
No. Did you eat it?
Yeah, I ate all of it. That was a huge calzone.
So the other one, as you remembered, maybe, if you remembered it. Like, for example...
Well, you have to remind me of what I'm remembering.
No, every time I tell you this.
She's like, hey, do you remember this? And then she looks at me like this. You remember it? Are you beaming it to me right now?
If you have a conversation, like for example, we're having a conversation.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, I see you don't have head.
Yes, I was going to bring that one up. So, yeah. Good.
What do I need to do with you? So that curse will cut.
I don't know how to cut the curse, but I do know that means that I'm either dying or I'm already dead.
Yeah, if we're having if you and the other people are having a conversation and you see the person that you're talking suddenly lose his head, then it means that person is gonna die. So what you need to do, once you see the person has a head again, then you slap him hard.
You just slap the mess out of him.
You slap his face so that curse will break and he's not gonna die.
That is awesome. Next time I go to the Philippines and somebody irritates the snot out of me, I'm just gonna smack the crap out of them. Like, dude, I just saved your life.
You don't do that.
They're just like blah 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 blah. Oh yeah. Can I borrow $1? Sorry, you were dying.
you don't say the reason. You just slap him without. You don't
no
care.
reason. No reason at all.
Yeah.
And then whenever they're finally dying, like 80 years later, and you're there on their deathbed, you say, "It's okay. You should thank me that you made it this far." Remember that time I knocked your mouth off?
For real though.
You're welcome.
Because if you tell him like, "Hey, I slap you because I see you don't have head," then that slapping is useless because the curse is not gonna break.
Okay, so you slap him once real hard and say,
Yeah.
"Sorry, you didn't have a head," and then you're like, "Oh no!" So you smack him even harder, and then you walk off. It's like you take the curse
like
away, you put it back, and then you knock the crap out of him again and just leave.
But that's actually a good, yeah,
that's
you're right. Good excuse to smack people.
I'm telling you, next time we're on the bus, I'm just gonna smack the hell out of somebody and be like, and they look at me and be like,
But as I told you,
"You're welcome."
As I told you, we have. We all the places have all different superstitions too.
Yes.
What if they don't believe that and you smack him?
Well, it's like,
That's not a good one.
well, you say, "You're welcome," and they're like, "Why did you do that?" And it's
Oh my
like, better be safe than sorry.
I just saved your life.
Like, don't worry about why I did it. You should thank me though. That's a
I saved your life.
that's a happening. 40 years. So yeah, let's see. What's another good one?
When I was pregnant. Since full.
Yeah. So
Tell them.
okay. So and you go get the there he's not he's just talking. So whenever we had the solar eclipse here, like we had this whole party around it and it was really cool. I actually did a full vlog on our Arcade Dad channel about it. You could go see it. You could see the eclipse and everything. It was awesome. But Jen wouldn't go outside. She hid from it and would not even look at it, would not take the pictures, did not even want to be a part of it. Because in the Philippines, if you are pregnant and you see a solar eclipse, then it's really, really bad for your baby.
Yeah. Like when my mom heard the news that the eclipse was gonna be happening in here, like the full eclipse in US, every single day my mom will remind me, don't ever go outside.
She did too,
And
like every
that
single time.
His work has a plan to have a cooked out.
Oh yeah, we had a full-on barbecue and everything. It was
Yeah.
awesome. I was recording it. I was pointing out the ripple effects and all the crazy scientific stupid stuff that happens during an eclipse. And I'm like, "Jen, look!" And she's like, "Shut up!"
So they said, like, even if you're outside, never ever look to the moon or close your eyes. So after it did happen, I just asked him to record the video, but I was like covered and I was like, close my eyes. I closed my eyes.
Yep.
See, and I have a healthy baby boy, but he got a jaundice though. See, so maybe that's the effect. That's why, cause I'm outside. Try got a jaundice about the full moon, the eclipse. For real.
And his teeth were crooked because I stepped over him as a baby too, right?
It
Jen
doesn't
used to tell me all the time, because like Trey would be just laying on the floor, just being a potato, like, you know, just being a baby, and I would step over him, and she'd be like, "No, step back over him. You're gonna make him short."
Oh, my baby is crying. I need to save him.
Yeah, go get the little jaundice baby. That's but the cure for jaundice is sunlight. Yeah, funny story. The cure for jaundice for Trey was literally do nothing because it's genetic. So it was crazy. We took him in there literally for the first 3 months of his life, like 2 or 3 times a week to a specialist where they would poke him with needles, draw blood, do tests, do everything. And then at the end, they were just like, "Nah, just kind of let it ride, see what happens," because there's no reason for it. We can't find a reason. We had him on a light table and all sorts of crazy stuff. It was super ridiculous and super expensive. Yes?
Can you give Trey a little bit of your evidence, please?
Yeah.
Can I have this?
Yeah, I get some. There we go. Trey really wants some candy. Nope. There we go. Dude, M&Ms are so good. Let's see. So what? The UV lights didn't work either? Yeah, nothing worked. Nothing worked at all. It was crazy. It was really, really crazy. That literally nothing they did worked. UV lights didn't work. We went outside with him constantly. We did everything and nothing would work. And Jen thinks it's because she was outside during the solar eclipse. I think it's genetic because I had jaundice when I was a kid. My sister had jaundice when she was a kid. Jen was jaundiced when she was a kid. It's like pure genetics. So, yeah, it was crazy. Let's see, Mom, Dad, Uncle, and Grandma 4 years past. Ow. So, what are some things that I do personally? I don't do much. I knock on wood. It doesn't seem to work or help out too much because I still get stuck with crappy situations. Let's see. We have 5 haunted areas around us going to make videos this month. That's going to be awesome, Infinite Wall. I really want to do some more ghost hunting and stuff, but Jen will have no part of that. She tells me I can do it, but I have to have somebody to go with me. But she won't go with me. So it's like, come on, when can I do it? So, like, we're actually about to move to Virginia, and there's a lot of really cool stuff up there in Virginia. But I really wanted to do Waverly Hills Sanitarium up in Louisville before we left, and I'm not going to be able to do it, and I'm so sad. Because that's always been, like, my dream place to do paranormal investigations, because it's supposed to be, like, super haunted, and, you know, if you don't believe before you go in, you will when you walk out, you know, and I was like, well, let's go see. Let's see, next time you're in San Antonio area, you need to check out the haunted train tracks if you can. I've seen that. I've seen it, Whip. I've actually been to 3 different ones, and it's curious how it works. But I did also watch a very in-depth scientific documentation on surveying, and how the local area and terrain make it looks like it's an incline when it's actually a decline. So I want to go out there and do my own tests. I want to go out there with a bunch of different sized balls, and I want to see if the balls will roll down the hill where the car goes up. And I want to do a lot of personal tests that way and kind of test it out. Test it out myself. I have superstition, writing on purple aliens. Eclaw Gamer, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Everybody, hashtag Eclaw Gamer in the chat for us. You are awesome. Thank you so much for that. And we're going to write your name on Super Chat Viola either way. Let's see. Eclaw Gamer right here on the ankle. Eclaw Gamer. Thank you so much for that super chat, guys. We're actually getting very, very close to giving away Super Chat Viola. I'm very excited about it. She's almost full. Yeah, everybody hashtag Eclaw Gamer in the chat. I want to see that thing blowing up down there. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. Jesse lived in a haunted house in Battlesburg, Vermont about 6 years ago. I lived in one that we really think is haunted down in Florida. And when we get closer to Halloween, I'll actually share a lot of the stories that I have that are unexplained. Yeah, I'll let you guys be the judges from the stuff that I've gone through in the past. It's pretty insane. Jen doesn't like hearing about it. And I still have some of the artifacts. So I'll have to dig them up and see if I can show them to you from the paranormal investigative side of the house. Let's see what it says. Or the Wonderland mall haunt. If you're around Halloween, that mall is creepy as all get out. I'll definitely have to check it out. Thank you guys for giving Eclaw Gamer the props they deserve. Let's see. Oh my God, oh my God, I do have a strange ghost story. Eclaw Gamer, you got to keep coming back to these live streams, man, because we're gonna dedicate an entire live stream close to Halloween about this stuff. It it might be probably a week before Halloween because I'm gonna be out of town in actually Grapevine, Texas. All the way up until the day before Halloween. So we'll see. I don't know exactly when we'll do the live stream, but you guys will know. I'll put it out on social media. It's okay. We're almost done over here anyway. Let's see. That's a friend at 14. That's scary. Let's see. They do make Indian doll sized tad shirts. Do they make Indian doll sized tad shirts? I don't think so, buddy. The graphic that we use for our logo is too small. Speaking of logo, we need to come up with a logo for the new channel. Hey Jen, we need a logo for the new channel. I just thought of that. Let's see. Owen says, "Why you could see these, but no one else can." Ha 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 ha. Okay. But guys, I know it's a little bit early, but I'm going to have to wrap this up in a few minutes. Jen, myself, Jen, Trey, and a friend of ours are going to have a big cookout tomorrow, and we got to go shopping for some food, and also to get dinner because I'm pretty hungry. Let's see, Brian, your head looks cut off. Smack. Yes, Infinite Wall. I agree. Let's see. No, Tony. I know. I gotta cut it. I might be on later tonight doing some Minecraft stuff. I let the AFK fish farm go for the entire 8 hours that I was at work today, and I filled up like 18 barrels worth of crap I need to go through, and I need to work on that ice farm. And there's a lot of stuff I still need to do in that world. But so either I'm gonna live stream some Minecraft late tonight, or I might actually record some stuff for the new channel. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, just be on the lookout. I might even record some stuff from the new channel and live stream on the new channel. I haven't decided. There's so much to do, guys. Nola Fam Arcade is going to be doing a Beat Saber live stream later on. You definitely don't want to miss it. If you guys like virtual reality gaming, we're going to be doing a lot of that on the new channel whenever we move in a couple months as well. But to tide you over, definitely subscribe to Nola Fam Arcade, dude. They do some awesome virtual reality gameplay, and he's going to be live streaming Beat Saber later. You are not going to want to miss that. That dude is insane. Let's see, you should host an arcade Minecraft server. I would if I knew how to make arcade games in Minecraft. That would be awesome. But guys, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it now. So we could go get some food. I'm getting hungry. We got to go shopping for food for tomorrow. And yeah, you guys just keep being creepy, man. We're about to go out and look at the harvest moon too, so that's going to be pretty cool. But guys, thank you guys seriously so much for watching. Special huge thanks and shout out to Chloe's Life, JJ General 1 Arcade, Eliza Stevens, Darth Rick, and James Aaron Smith for all being patrons and helping support our channel. It really does help out so much, especially since we're about to be taking a $1,500 a month pay cut. It's going to greatly help us out. And also special thanks to all of our super chatters today. We have to get it to load up. All of our super chatters today. I have E-Claw Gamer, Nola Fam Arcade, and Nola Fam Arcade. Guys, it helps out so much. You guys go enjoy the rest of your Friday the 13th. I know we definitely will. By the way, Friday the 13th are always lucky for me. And we'll talk about that a little bit closer to Halloween on why that is. And as always, guys, remember, if you have trouble finding your inner child, it's probably at the arcade. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us again tonight. And we will see you guys a little bit later. Peace. Trey just farted.